Hey, what up, my Card Kingdom family? We've got another draft here of Streets of New Capenna. The set, again, is fully launched now today on Arena and MTGO. Well, I say on Arena, but Arena's breaking, of course. MTGO still works, so got ourselves some nice drafts here. Let's jump into what we opened here. Pick one, pack one. Opened the Cemetery Tampering, one of the weakest of the Hideaway enchantments. There are some good ones. This one is basically unplayable in Limited. There is some mill synergy here, but it is not very good. Cards that I would consider first picking: the Night Clubber, very good Blitz creature. That new ability of Blitz has a lot of value, and there are plenty of 1/1 tokens to kill. And then like Rumor Gatherer, another strong 3-mana uncommon that gets you some good value. I think I like taking the Night Clubber, pick one, pack one, but I don't mind taking either of those. As we move into pick number 2, and already quite a bit of power drop off. Could take the Elegant Entourage if we wanted to. 4-mana, 4/4 baseline with, again, that Alliance ability that we saw on that white creature in the previous pack. So that just means whenever another creature enters under your control, doesn't matter if it's a token or not. For the Entourage here, it will pump up another one of your creatures. It cannot pump up itself. A little bit sad. No good black card. In fact, no black card, I guess. This. So, seems like the Entourage is probably the right choice. Either that or the Swooping Protector. 2/1 Flying Flash with a shield counter on it for 4 mana is... doesn't look impressive, but it actually plays a lot better than it looks. But I'm happy to take the Entourage here over basically nothing. Moving into our pick number 3. Opened, or rather got past one of, I guess, the top 2 commons in the format, the Inspiring Overseer. This one's a 3-mana 2/1 flyer that draws you a card and gains a life when it enters. So quite solid. I mean, we've seen this type of card before in Limited, although previously, you know, it's been like a 3-mana 1/1 that doesn't have flying. Then it was a 3-mana 1/1 that did have flying in the case of... what was that artifact creature called? I can't remember the name of it now. And then it turned into like a 2/1 that gains life and draws a card but doesn't have flying. So this has certainly gotten some level of upgrade over the past years of Magic. The artifact, Skyscanner, I think is the name. Then it turned into that Priest of Forgotten Lore or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Overseer here. We've seen another Regulator. That one's pretty good too. There's a Security Rocks, which is fine, but this is probably just the right choice. Oh, interesting, as we get a Rocco here, 4th pick, the Caberetti Caterer. I like this card a lot. And we already have 2 of the 3 colors anyways. We are passing a lot of red and black cards, but I think that's okay. Rocco just really sweet, especially if you can ramp into it. Baseline is a 3-mana 3/1, but then pay X, and when it enters, you get to search your library for a creature and put it on the battlefield. So normally you're going to want to cast this for 3 or more, but just a great value card, and you know, pretty good with the green and white card I already have. Otherwise, we're passing like a Prize Fight as well, another decent one. Okay, into probably just the Riveteer's Decoy. I think this is another very solid 2-drop creature in green. Must be blocked if able, but it has Blitz, so you can just turn this into a card and a trade with the opponent's creature a lot oftentimes. Clearly not good versus 1/1s, but you still get a card and whatnot if that's the case. I'm sure at one point in this format I'm going to try to build a Sweet Courier's Briefcase deck. This is not bad baseline. I mean, it's a 2-mana 1/1 citizen that also ramps and fixes. But you want to play this in like some weird 5-color deck where you can draw 3 cards with it. We'll just take the Decoy here, though. Into Brokers is what? Bant? Green, white, blue. That wouldn't be a terrible pickup here if there wasn't already a couple of other good green-white choices. The Kaldaya Strongarm versus the Speakeasy Server. Both pretty good. Strongarm really nice if you can curve out into it, right? If you can curve like a 3-drop into this with the Blitz, then you get a lot of value and a lot of pressure all at once. I think I'm going to take the Strongarm here over the Server because we've seen like at least 1 or 2 other servers. So we might wheel one of those anyways. Not a bad start. I mean, this is looking like my previous draft. I guess I don't know what order these were released in, but Assuming this is in order, I drafted a really nice similar deck to this one in the previous. As pick number 7 here, wow, some solid cards. We got a Prize Fight, we got a Rafine's Informant, Pummeler's not terrible, Skybridge Towers is still a thing, right? We don't have, actually, in fact, we could still be playing some kind of black deck too. I think here then, since we have more green than anything else, I'll take the Prize Fight over the 2-drop. But I'm not sure which choice of these is actually correct. Good start so far. Pick number, whatever is this, 8? Some okay red cards, but nothing amazing. I don't think Stimulus Package is what we want here. This is at its best in Jund, but you need a lot of treasure production to make this something you want to play, I think. Wrecking Crew, a solid 5-drop, 4/5 to reach, trample. Great defensive card, but also pretty good on attacks. Boon of Safety is a surprisingly playable combat trick. Just a way to save your creature. I guess I'll take the uncommon, but I'm not sure we're actually going to end up playing this. Okay, on the wheel, got passed back our Buy Your Silence, Dapper Shieldmate. These cards I don't rate very highly. I think Buy Your Silence is okay if you want to play it individually. It can hit non-creature enchantments, so it does have that going for it. Sorry, non-creature permanents, not non-creature enchantments. It can hit enchantments and artifacts is what I meant to say. So it's not the worst removal spell, but certainly not one that you're like super stoked about. And I don't think you'd ever play more than one in your deck. Capenna Express is okay. 4-mana 6/6 vehicle where you can sack a treasure to accrue it. Or just accrue 3. I guess, again, we'll stick on green for now and just take that. Okay, some ramp and fixing, or a aggressive blitz creature. This is a treasure too. You know what? I think I'm going to take this. Maybe we're moving more into like red-green baseline as we get a 2/2 Death Toucher here. Fervent Strike, not very exciting. Yeah, still pretty open with what we're doing. I mean, I think, yeah, for sure we're baseline green, but a lot of options yet still. But this is only pack 1, so I'm not concerned about being a little bit all over the place, a little bit messy with how the draft has started. If we were coming to the end of pack 2 and we had something like this, I would not be very happy, but as it stands, ain't nothing wrong with our start. Okay, oh, well, opened one of the most busted cards in this format, the hideaway card that you do want to open, and that's Fight Rigging. This card is just stupid. Every time they print this type of variant or a card like this in Limited, it just takes over. We've seen it before, most recently in the form of what, Sparring Regimen in Strixhaven, but previously, before that, we've seen like Citadel Siege type cards. It's just way too good. It's not fun to play against, and it's splashable. Green and 2, Hideaway 5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It could just say that and it would be good. But if you do get a creature with power 7 or greater, then you can play the Hideaway card for free mid-combat. So, stupid card, way too powerful. It's going to win plenty of games if we can, get it online early. Other good cards in this pack, though. Every single one of these uncommons is very, very good. Voice of the Vermin's fantastic. Pugnacious Pugilist, fantastic. And Lagrella, fantastic. But as one of the top 3 rares in the format, I mean, can't really pass that. Did get another Voice of the Vermin, so that's good. I went over the last one quickly, but it's a 4-mana 2/2 with a shield counter, so kind of hard to kill. And then whenever it attacks, it turns something into a 4/4 baseline. So it can turn itself into a 4/4 with shield. Or you can turn something else into a 4/4 baseline, which works really nicely with 1/1 counters, of course. Let's take that Voice. into, okay, there's another Pugnacious Pugilist. There's also an Exhibition Magician, which is another good one. Guess we're going to take the Pugilist here. Didn't go over this one very much at all either. It's a 5-mana 4/4 baseline that whenever it attacks, you make a tapped and attacking 1/1 devil, which has the ability that all devils do when they get sacrificed. They deal 1 to any target, and it has Blitz. Good stuff. Black Market Tycoon. What is this one? At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 2 damage to you for each treasure you control, and you can tap it for a treasure. That's pretty damn good, actually. Another Magician here as well, so we're seeing a ton of good red cards going around, but I'm going to try the rare. I've never seen that before, and it looks pretty solid. Okay, decent pack here for us again. I mean, we're baseline red-green. It looks like we're probably splat. Oh, so Naya, what is that? Caberetti, I guess. Leaning towards Caberetti here. Another prize fight. Rakish Revelers for some good fixing. Sticky Fingers, Witty Roastmaster, both good. Since I don't have any lands right now, I think I'm going to take the Rakish. We have a lot of treasure, though, so it's not like I have 0 fixing. I just don't have any of the land fixers for now. There's a Glittermonger, too. A ton of these Grizzly Salvages or Sigils are going around as well. Maybe Jund was the better place to be. I'm not quite sure. Although, you know what here? I think I might actually take Rogue's Gallery for the splash. This card is a super nice grindy card. Gives you a lot of value. Can return, I mean, if you're lucky, 5 creatures to your hand. But even if you're returning 2 or 3, that's really good value. Speaking of funny cards, Meeting of the 5. For us, though, we have, what, a Sizzling Soloist. Good aggressive card. Not sure we want to take that. We might honestly go a little bit deep and take the Girder Goons here. Another really solid 5-drop. 4/4 for 5. When it dies, you make a 2/2, and then it has Blitz for extra value. So this is a little bit... Well, you know what? Actually, I'm low on removal. I'm going to actually take the Broken Wings here. I think you definitely could play the Girder Goons, but this is a main deckable card in the format, given how many busted enchantments there are, plus how many flyers there are. So let's do that instead. And, okay, I mean, I guess I'll take the Glittermonger now. Kind of a late deal gone bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be playing black. This is not like great removal. I'd rather just take the Treasure Producer. Wrecking Crew versus Sawjack. Let's keep our curve low since we already have a lot of 5s. Let's take the Spider variant. Not sure how good this deck actually is, but it looks fine. Social Climber versus Quick Draw Dagger. Surprisingly solid combat trick / equipment. Like, because of the flash in the first strike, this often acts as a removal spell, but then it gets a sustained value as an equipment, so kind of like that. Nice pickups here. 5 damage burn spell, big score, treasure and card draw, warm welcome digging. All seem pretty playable. I guess the Ready to Rumble probably replaces Buy Your Silence. Wow, that is insane. Pretty sure this is like one of the better commons in the format, so the fact that we're getting it this late is a fantastic sign for us. Yeah, crazy. I don't know. If I have too much treasure production, this Black Market Tycoon could be a problem. 2 damage for each treasure is kind of nuts. So we're going to want to be sacking our treasures. Like, if you have 3 treasure, this deals 6 damage to you. I mean, the nice thing is you can just sack treasures at any time, of course, but seems a little bit risky. Yeah, I mean, maybe Stimulus Pack. I mean, I guess no. This is a good reason or a good way to sack all your treasures. Wow, yeah, look at that. Grizzly Sigil, second to last pick. Okay. Pack 3 we go. We have a decent red-green baseline. We opened a Maestro's Diabolist. 3 mana, 1/4 Death Touch Haste. Whenever it attacks, if you don't control a devil, you create a tapped and attacking devil. Okay. Not necessary. We are going to take the fixing, racer's ring, yes. Yeah, it's got to be the right choice. Don't have any of the land fixers yet. We already have plenty of playables, so fixing looks supreme here. I mean, we could still just play red-green splashing white-black, no problem. Could definitely be what this deck ends up doing. I would like to get some more early game plays, especially with the fight rigging. Like, there's I think it's called Chetmir's Fixer. It's a 2-mana 2/2 red-green creature that you can pay a red and a green to give it +1/+1 until end of turn, unless the red or the green was paid with a treasure, and then it gets a 1/1 counter. So one of the better 2-drops in a deck like this. None of them here, sadly. What do we have? Toulouse, Clever Conductor. Good card, but clearly can't play that. I guess we're going to take the Light 'em Up. Just a cheap burn spell seems fine here. Over Girder Goons, or Wrecking Crew, or Parcel. Masked Bandits for fixing is alright. I don't know, maybe it's not even worth splashing the black then. I mean, the Grizzly Sigil's not that good. I do like Rogue's Gallery, but if we're only 2 colors, maybe splashing a third, this is a little bit less impressive. Straight up murder there. Yeesh. Good choice, though. I mean, we get a Bouncer's Beatdown, which is just effectively a punch effect, not a fight. Though notably, if they do kill your biggest creature in response, and you don't have any other creatures or a smaller creature, they can kind of blow this out. What else? Oh, there's a Riveteer's Outlook here. The Jund Sackland would be a good choice as well. Yeah, maybe that's even a better choice than the fight. I guess I have a decent bit of removal already. Actually, yeah, I'm going to play it safe. Smart and take the fixing. Another solid pack. A prize fight. Some more big red-green creatures. Another bandit for fixing. Still feel like the white is a little bit better here. Something like that. Do I even have room for any of these cards? Maybe not. I guess this is not a great sticky finger deck either. Yeah, I might just take another punch over the bandit. Good. Another Racer's Ring is fantastic. More fix, more better. There's another stimulus package. Do we even want that, though? How much treasure do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like okay, but not great. Although I don't think the Strong Arm is looking as good in this deck, so maybe the Wrecking Crew can replace the Strong Arm. I don't know. What the hell? Let's try it. I'll take another stimulus package. Could splash a kill shot as well. Maybe. I have no idea if this deck is good or not. It looks okay, question mark? Nice. Well, another Racer's Ring on the wheel is certainly fantastic. I'm closer to playing 18 lands at this point than 17. With 3 Racer's Rings and one of the sack lands. Would not be hard. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to take this now because I have the double stimulus package. And there's a Wrecking Crew. So maybe Broken Wings is not necessary in the main here. guess I can probably cut this dagger as well. Definitely want a second Broken Wings for the main. Or for the sideboard, rather. Don't need second Wrecking Crew. Not sure about this deck. Not sure about it at all. Well, we went for treasure, but who knows if this is actually good. I suppose 17 lands is probably fine still. I mean, we have a lot of treasure production. Although we need to get to 4 mana for a lot of it. Maybe I can cut the Capenna Express. No, that doesn't make sense with all the treasure. What am I talking about? Still feel like our Rogues Gallery could be a splash too, but whatever. Maybe Stockpile can be a cut. Getting the 3 to 5 is kind of nice though. Yeah, I think 17 lands is probably okay. It's not great, but it's doable. I don't even know if we want to run this Evolving Wilds type card anymore. Do we? It's like fine. I mean, I would definitely run it if it could find all 3 lands, but or all 3 types. I suppose it's fine to run. Okay. So maybe 2 planes? Tops? Maybe even just 1 plane is fine, because again of how much treasure production we have, we don't really need the white sources. We'd rather just maximize on red and green. I think that makes a lot of sense. So 1 white source in land, yes, but then this fixes, these 2 fix, this fixes, this fixes, this fixes. Like, look at all of these cards. They all add treasure or a different color. So, yeah, that's plenty. Okay, let's try it like this and go to round 1 here of this Streets of New Capenna draft with our red-green Caberetti deck. Okay, round 1 of this Streets draft. Won the die roll. Let's be on the play. Ooh, baby. You know what? This is... I think this is a keep. And hear me out. We have perfect mana. We have a card that draws another card on turn 3. And 2 of our lands will eventually cycle into another card. So, like, if these were 2 basics, I think it's a mulligan. But I think it's just barely keepable as it is. That is called regret. Obviously, any more land at this point is just terrible, but like I said, I think this is an okay keep. Hey, look at that. We're playing around discard by having infinite lands in hand. What a genius. All right, that's actually a pretty nice one as well. Glittermonger, man, it just looks like a card that is so annoying to play against. Like, if you let this sit on the battlefield, your opponent just gets a treasure every turn, you know? And maybe the treasures aren't going to do much if they have a bunch of land already, but I tell ya, card puts in work. All right, opponent is opting to go wide instead of making a treasure. Naturally, we drew another land. I'm okay to attack here with my Overseer, I think. If they kill my Glittermonger and attack me for 4, that kind of sucks, but it's not the biggest deal. Not the end of the world. Surprisingly, now we want to draw that stimulus package card. Ooh, a Sizzling Soloist. Alright, that's the target for our light 'em up now. Oof. We got the quote-unquote combo. Alright, well, let's just, I think, kill the 3/2 off. Attack for 2 in the air again. And then play the Outlook. Go grab a mountain. I mean, we're still going to play out the Black Market Tycoon, but we really just want to draw one of our stimulus packages. The nice thing is with, again, the double Racer's Ring, we can start drawing extra cards since we have nothing else going on and plenty of mana. I think I'm going to go ahead and make 1 token end of turn with the Glittermonger and just take 2 from the Black Market Typhoon once. Or Tycoon, not Typhoon. So we'll go to air 19 here. That's not bad. We can go ahead and punch something if we want to as well to get rid of the Tycoon. For example, if the opponent end of turn sacks their Citizen token to their Body Dropper to make a 3/3, we can prize fight our Tycoon away in response. It's probably worth it if that's the case. They might go for that too. No, they didn't. Because it's red and black. Okay, red and black to activate the ability. The question is, how badly do you want it? I don't know. Oh, interesting. They're going to main phase it like this. All right, well. So do I want to double block here? I guess I'll go ahead and just take 3. That's fine. Just play out the patrol. All right, let's draw a card. Do we want to punch away our Tycoon now, I wonder? Kind of interesting. I guess what I can do here is end of turn make 2 treasures. And then upkeep, sack all of them, and draw a card. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Now we can play the Initiate. I mean, I guess that's the nice thing. You can just free roll make the treasures if you have a use for them. And then if you don't have any use for them, you can just sack them all on end of turn or upkeep to get around the pain of them. We've already seen 10 of our lands this game. I think I'm running 17 land, right? Yeah. All right, what do they got? Oh, they're going to use the body dropper again? Interesting. Okay. So it turns into a 4/4 menace for the turn. Also attacking with the patrol is interesting. I guess I'm going to double block it with my Tycoon and Monger. Sure, I'm okay with this. Trading the Tycoon for the patrol means we can just make treasures willy-nilly, no problem. What's their game plan here? +4, +3. Okay, so let's make a treasure in response. And then fight our Tycoon to their patrol. If they want to, they can sack the patrol to the body dropper, but then I don't lose my Tycoon. Okay, that's fine. Sure. So I go to 11. Make a treasure end of turn. Upkeep. Sack. 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 Let the trigger resolve. Now we cast our big score. Make 2 more treasures. Very nice. Perfect draw. We can go land. Attack, attack, attack. I assume they're going to trade with the Death Toucher. Then we can kill their body dropper and then play out the Magician. And they might just scoop to that. We'll see. Good sequence there for us, though. Yep, as expected. And then make a treasure. Magician, and make a 1/1. So we're 5 cards deeper in our deck than they are. Between the double Racer's Ring card draw, the big score, and then the outlook. Oh, finally! There was our big payoff card. We never found it. All right, they're just red. Or sorry, yeah, they're just red-black aggro. Kill Shot is probably a good sideboard card versus them. And then cut. Cut what? What to cut? Maybe one of the fights is okay to cut. I think I like the Kill Shot more than the fight on the draw. As we go into the next game here, ugh. Obviously cannot keep a one-lander, so we will not do so. Looks like the opponent might also take a mulligan. Alright, how is this hand? Well, it's got a fight rigging in it, so I guess it's a keep. I think I'm actually going to pitch the 4-5 here and keep the 4 lands so we can guarantee cast big score. I mean, again, this is not going to do anything without me drawing some creatures, so... Oh, that's beautiful. Fantastic draw step. Even better because it's 2 different creatures. So the opponent just plays out a patrol this turn. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be annoying. Ooh, with Sticky Fingers too. Jeez, that's super annoying. So Sticky Fingers gives the creature menace, and whenever it deals damage to a player, they make a treasure. And then when the creature dies, they also draw a card. So a lot of value there. Yeah, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Maybe I should have left in the fight? I don't think so. We will see. I mean, if they attack with just the patrol, do I double block? That feels so bad. But we don't really want them to get free treasures. I guess we'll have to see what they do. Yeah, alright. If they're going to do this, I'm okay double blocking, I think. Unfortunate, but I think that's a better line than just letting it hit me and letting them do their thing anyways. I'm gonna main phase this actually, in case I draw a 2 damage spell, or 2 mana spell. Or I could draw 2 lands and lose. That's good too. Needed to find some spells there. Cement shoes. Oh my god. All right. Suppose we're taking 9 then. Well, I did say this is one of the best cards in the format, and it's true, it is. But it certainly doesn't do anything when you don't do anything. Okay, let's start. I don't think we play out the Outlook first and thin our deck, because if we draw a 4-drop, we really want to be able to cast it. Well, that's unfortunate. I almost don't even want to show them this fight rigging, but I guess it's probably still right to play it out. Oh, quite the hand we have here. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm on 17 lands, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seen already. Now there go all my spells. So... Okay, they're going to use Daring Escape to scry end of turn. I'm okay with that. They did bottom. Okay. So they're going to move the shoes over and swing in for 6, I guess. If I don't block, I just die to them playing 3 creatures. So I think I do chump. And plus, if they play a creature, I can't block anyways. So I think I might as well gain the 6. Hope to draw something. That's very good. Okay. So now we can play the Outlook, shuffle back all those spells that we saw, gain a life. Because this gives us 2 creatures. Furthermore, the Rakish Revelers here, if we can put 2 counters on it with the fight rigging, we'll be able to cast our Pugilist for free next turn. So, a lot of potential here if this works out for us. Oh, damn it, they had a murder. That was the last card in their hand. Well, that sucked. Okay, back to problematic positions. And they drew a Strangle. Wow, okay, so they're going to hit me for 6. I'm going to go to 4. Come on, top deck. That's actually good, because now we can kill the Soloist. And they can't attack next turn. I'm going to go ahead and sack the treasure to sack the ring. I think it was correct to get the other Racer's ring online instead. Alright, so I go to 3. They get to connive. If it's a spell, which it was, it gets a 1/1 counter. Okay. Can we hold? Nice. Fantastic draw. We can do it for 4. So we can go grab like Entourage or something. I would like to use the ability, thank you. Oh, maybe it's actually better to grab the shield creature. Yeah, let's grab the Voice of the Vermin. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Come on, stabilize. I mean, I'm going to need to find a way to kill that Roastmaster eventually, because we just die to them playing 3 different creatures, but there's hope. We have hope. Oh my gosh, they drew a Body Launderer? That had to be one of the best possible draws. 3/3 Death Touch. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, they get to connive, and then when this dies, they return a non-rogue creature with equal... Yeah, it's just... Come on. Dang it. Alright, we'll just bounce there and lose our shield. Oh? That is useful. Play the Capenna Express. Crew it with the Voice of the Vermin. Right. Put the 1/1 counter on it. That gives us the fight rigging. So that means we get to play the Pugilist. Okay, hold up. maybe there's a chance we can pull this off. Not saying it's a good chance, because again, we'll just die to them. Well, we actually die to them casting any creature because the Body Launderer gets another one back. Yeah, not great. Not great. Jeez. So now I have to just chump the Body Launderer if it attacks with my Initiate. So gross. Oh, so I would actually make a huge mistake here if I blocked with the Rocco, because if I block with Rocco and then they take the cement shoes off, then this would die and kill me. So I have to kill them in like 2 turns. They have to not draw a creature next turn. I guess let's get some devils, I guess. I need them to draw a land just 1 turn. If they draw a land this turn, I think we have a small chance of winning. Okay. I can't beat them having any creature here, obviously. All right. Well, that doesn't do anything because I get to block with a 7/7. Oh, they get to connive. Ah, right. Right. So they get an extra chance at drawing a creature here. That's the problem. Okay. Is that good enough? Play the stockpile, sacrifice it to crew the express, attack with everything. They go block, block. Take 3, 6, 7, 11, 12. Ugh. But they would have to double chump my fatties, so I guess that's the right play. All right, this works. Because if they just attack with, if they just block this, 5, 9, 10, yeah, this is good. Turn the devil into a 4/4. God, I can put him to 1 life. That's so disgusting. Because I can kill my own devil after damage. And they still win if they draw a creature, because this is not a rogue, right? Yeah. So, like, I kill this with kill shot, they get back the roaster, and then if they have a creature, they win. There must have been somewhere where I missed 1 damage. Oh, they also just get to connive a million times. Yeah. Dang, so close. Yeah, we're almost certainly dead, huh? I mean, if they didn't find a creature, we have a chance. They got like 4 different looks at it. Maybe they mess up and do something pre-combat. That's... Okay. So again, they can get back the Roast Master, and then if they have a any creature, they ping me for 1. Yeah, I think they see it. Damn, good game. I must have missed 1 damage somewhere. That was super close. Alright, but that was only game 2, so we do have 1 more game to go. Killshot was a good ad there, but maybe Prize Fight wasn't the card I wanted to take out for it, huh? I guess this card exiles. I mean, I guess we did get to show off the power of the fight rigging, because that game, I wouldn't have been able to pressure if I didn't have that. I don't know. It almost feels like I could just run it back, too. Yeah, I'm fine just running it back. Game 3 here. Beyond the play. How's our hand look? Wow. A little bit sketchy, but I only have 1 planes in this deck, so I think we keep this because we do have a lot of green sources. Like actual, what, 10, 11 green sources or something, right? Yeah. I think this is a keep. Alright, looks like opponent mulligan to 6. Here's the plan. Draw the forest immediately and not even sweat. Worst possible land draw is, in fact, mountain. That's fine. I don't mind them killing my creatures. Oh, okay, there we go. There's a green source. But yeah, I don't mind them killing my creatures, because that means they're not developing out their board. Corrupt official. Is it greedy to discard land here instead of Sawjack? I think I like discarding land. Slightly awkward, huh? Plasma Jockey. Yeah, it's a good one. Well, this is where the punish comes. All right. I mean, I guess I might as well attack since I can't block. I'm going to hold off on prize fighting just yet and see what they do end of turn. They have their body launderer again. Man. Rough. Oh, that's so brutal. Okay, here's the land. I mean, we're pretty dead here, right? I guess the play is express this turn and then go for big score into prize fight on their body launderer next turn. Ugh, but man, I have to. That thing has death touch too, so prize fight is so bad versus. I guess maybe I should have traded away my Sawjack for the jockey in response to the body launderer, so they wouldn't get the connive. But feels kind of bad to lose like this. Yeah, alright. Not sure we can overcome this pressure. That's main phase. Land pass. Pretty damn dead. Yeah, blitz. Good stuff. I mean, their deck's good. Their draw was really good too. This card just completely annihilated me. And if they have murder, then, I mean, their draw was nuts. Looks like they might have it. Good beats. Oh, no murder. Okay, how do I live? See, the thing is, if I... Like, I need to block this and punch this. And then take 3, 4, 5, 6, go to 3. Because if I block the body launderer and punch something else and then trade, well, they just get that creature back anyways. I mean, I guess it's the same difference, right? It's the same difference either way. So maybe the best bet is to actually block this and shoot the Ruin Reveler, because I can block that again next turn and it just buys me more time. Oh, that's probably right. Oh, but then they get to connive. No, I have to kill that, don't I? I mean, I guess I could punch my... no, the connive is so good too. Man, this card is just so stupid. Alright, you got me. There's not much I can do here. Got a 2-for-1 myself. Take 6, go to 3. What are they? Oh, and they just had antagonize anyways. All right, yeah. I mean, their draw was fantastic. The body launderer just completely soloed us in all of these games. We were really close in the previous game. We almost got there with fight rigging. We were 1 damage short. That sucks to lose like that, but GG's. Alrighty, round number 2 here of this Streets of Capenna draft. On the play with a decent looking hand. Early removal, early creatures. Fixing for the Overseer, perhaps. We finally get to have a stimulus package game. A hopeful stimulus package game anyways. Opponent looks like they're on a slower start too, so... Ooh. Interesting. Well, I guess I'd rather get the stockpile online right now than play the 3-drop and then miss on a land. This way we have Voice of the Vermin next turn. And remember, you always want to add counters to this no matter what. Because then it gets more and more powerful later on for the sacrifice ability. Jeez, opponent with some nice flyers over there. Okay. We're probably going to fire off like this, light them up this turn, I would think. Let's go ahead and smack in for 4, though. I mean, none of these creatures have counters on them, so I guess I can wait a turn. Play out the stimulus package, get 2 treasures. Then play my own flyer, draw a card. That seems good. Jeez, look at that. Wow. This is where that black creature I have in my sideboard would just wreck them. All their creatures get -1/-1. Would be insane. Definitely going to go trade here for their 3/1 flyer. And yeah, let's go ahead and make a 1/1 at end of turn here. And then we can attack him for 6. By turning our 1/1 into a 4/4. Things looking pretty good for us. What is this? 5 mana. Buy my silence. Boo. Alright, I do get a treasure from that, though. And remember, this thing has reach, so they can't even attack. Oh, no! My thing has reach! Whoopsies. Do I want to make another 1/1 here? They could have Wrath. I guess I'm going to hold it for now. Let's just attack for 5 and pass. See what they do. That's fine. Okay. Now we get to go bum 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 bum. 2 lands was not what we wanted, eh? But let's just make a bunch of 1/1s. Go to town. This tramples. Yep, let's attack with everything. We finally get to go off with stimulus package. It feels great. Kill shot? Yeah, kill shot. I could smell that. But it's okay. I guess they probably don't have Wrath then, so let's go ahead and just dump out our hands. Got the Glittermonger stimulus package combo. And we're going to keep attacking. Sure, another kill shot's fine. They probably have to trade their flyer for one of my 1/1s now, yeah. And then we can just finish that thing off. I'm gonna pass here, sack the Racer's Ring end of turn. Choose that player sacrifices one of them. All right, sacrifice a 1/1. That's good for us. Make a treasure. Make a 1/1. Draw a card. Attack for 1. Oh, what do they have now? Jeez, they're going to tuck the token? Man, that's desperation, but I love it. Stimulus package is actually wrecking them here because they have a lot of like random 1-for-1s. So all of these extra treasures turning into to creatures is nice. That's fine. All right, so we make a treasure, make a 1/1, and now at this point we're going to sack the Glittering Stockpile for an extra token, and then activate the ability of the Hold for Ransom, and attack for lethal. Nice. Okay, that's the best I've ever seen Stimulus package be. Good stuff. A lot of flyers. Broken Wings definitely coming in. Maybe even both of them. Seems fine. They didn't show us any big creatures for this. Maybe it's okay to cut the Ready to Rumble. And maybe one prize fight. Let's do it like that. I don't think we need to bring in the second Wrecking Crew either. I think just 2 Broken Wings seems good. This deck did not pan out, they say. Good looking hand here. Obscura Ascendancy. I don't remember what that one does, but maybe it's the one where if you cast a spell. Yeah, it's the one that makes tokens, I believe. But you need to cast like first you need to cast a 1-drop, then you need to cast a 2-drop, then you need to cast a 3-drop. So I think that's the one they're talking about. Oh man, they're gonna pacify my 2-drop. I'm okay with that. Land was a good draw. Means I don't need to like Rakish Reveler anytime soon. We just get to go Stimulus package into Pugilist next turn. If this is a kill shot, I don't care. We also saw that draw 2 from them for 4 mana, so definitely attacking. Oh, Disdainful Stroke. Okay, you got me. There's that angel I was talking about. Happy to make a trade here. And let's get old Pugy online. Love this card. Just super solid. Blitz has been really impressive so far. Oh, all right, well. Goodbye, Pugilist. Let's see. Definitely going to keep swinging in. I think we're just going to play Wrecking Crew out here and not use our treasure quite yet. Because even though we have other white fixing, we want to keep Rocco until we can like X equals 4 or 5 ideally. And we still have a good play next turn of Voice of the Vermin, so. It's decent too, but don't mind running into kill shots. Gotta run them out eventually anyways, and they don't have too many cards in their hands, so Oh, okay, double kill shot. So unlike old or previous ones, you can still crew. It's not like ones we've seen in the last few sets where if it's pacified, it cannot crew a creature or cannot crew a vehicle. Now that we drew the stockpile, I'm okay using the treasure. Get to go stockpile into Voice of the Vermin, add a counter to the stockpile, so that gives us an extra white source. Can you draw another Disdainful Stroke, or is this the casualty one? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, that was a good draw. They can put a counter on this at end of turn, and then they can start drawing cards with Metropolis Angel. Very nice. Great draw for them. They are getting very low, though. In fact, I guess we want to Rocco this turn. I don't actually remember what I can get for 4 mana, though, but we'll just cast it and find out. I don't think there's like any hasty creature I can get, is there? Let's sack this for white. X for 4. Would like to use the ability. Let's see. Okay, Entourage to give trample next turn is pretty damn good. Let's do that. So it's going to be hard for them to not block that now. Because we have 3 different lethal creatures, and this can give trample. So if I draw an untapped land, Revelers is going to double trigger my Entourage and give 2 different things +1/+1 in trample. Or are we going to draw what? And we were going to draw Fight Rigging, make a 7/7, and we were going to hit Prize Fight. That would have won as well. All right, nice. That went much better. Close loss in round 1, but got there in round 2, and let's see if we can win the 3rd round. Okay, the 3rd and final round of this Capenna draft, and we are on the draw with a 2-drop into Fight Rigging. So if I can't win this one, then I'm probably not supposed to win ever. Let's go with something like that. This is a pretty sweet combo, though, if they don't have good removal. As they play a Rafine's Informant, 2/1 Connive for 2. Pretty decent common overall. Would say it's just above filler. And yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and run out the decoy on 2 because of the Fight Rigging. We actually have a pretty nice combo here with the Entourage and Stimulus package as well. As our opponent plays a 3/2 tapped. Okay. And turn 3 Fight Rigging. Have fun. Hideaway our... So Rocco is not good with Hideaway, I'm pretty sure. So let's just take the bad burn spell. Yeah, without paying its mana cost, right. I think we just go ahead and take 5 here if they attack. I think that makes sense. That makes it kind of impossible for them to play any 2-power creature this turn. Or have a removal spell. Yeah, otherwise the decoy just eats. Alright, I'll go to combat here. Now I have to decide if I want to attack into like a kill shot, because this, there is a legitimate downside to doing. Oh, they just have a deal gone bad. So do I want to punch in response? I don't think so. I think we're just going to let it die. And then play out our Glittermonger, get a good blocker online. I'm going to go ahead and just take 5 then, if they're making this attack. I think it's better to keep the Glittermonger when we have Stimulus Package in our hand. Next turn we can play Package and then hold up Prize Fight and see what they do. Sure, interesting. I think they probably have another spell besides that, but maybe they just wanted to attack with both and see if I... Like if I put the 1/4 on the 2/1, then they just pump it up to a 3/2. That's also a pretty nice draw. All right. Let's go Stimulus Package and pass. Make a 2/5. And now we have basically infinite 1/1s every turn. Or rather, not infinite. We have 2 1/1. Sorry, a 1/1 every turn if we want. Looks like they have the Angel, so we can get up to the Entourage before they can cast that, though, since they have to have 1 more land for it. Nice. All right, so let's make a treasure. Let's see. We can go Entourage here. Put a counter on our glitter. I'm going to put the counter on the glitter instead, because now we have the full-on combo if we want to. Remember, Entourage doesn't pump itself, only other creatures. Oh, they have double flyer. Okay. So remember, with Stimulus Package and Entourage, we can kind of use it as like a combat trick. They are hellbent here, though. This has to trigger when the counter goes on. All right. So make a treasure here. And let's make 1/1/1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we save this for one of their flyers, I think. Pump this. Yeah, all right, let's play Exhibition. Pump up our Citizen. Make a treasure. Land. Put the counter on the Entourage. Smack in. See how they block. All right. Sack, make a 1/1. Put a 1/1 counter on the creature they blocked. Do it again. Nice little combo here. I'm glad we finally got to pull it off. And then let's go ahead and just punch their 3/3 flyer right now. And all right. Another one, very nice. This is probably lethal, though. Let's see. Let's take 0 damage. See what we draw. Attack with everything, question mark. Oh wait, I need to hold full control here. I need to target. Oh no, the Entourage can't pump itself, so I cannot actually get the ability this turn. So let's pump here. So they chump here, take 9, 10, 11, 12. They go block, block, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12. No, that's not quite lethal. That is not quite lethal, because again, this doesn't trample itself. Oh, did they make a mistake? I think they messed up if they do this. Yeah, they have to block this. Yeah, not quite lethal. That's too bad. Oh? Okay, well then we can just let all this happen, right? I mean, I guess I might as well add in the 1 extra damage right now, because we're going to do that anyways. Whoops, forgot to play out my Racer's Ring. Shouldn't matter, though. They have to have a Wrath, which there are Wraths in the format, but they have to have it. I don't think I played that optimally. But that was fun. We got to do some really sick stuff. Definitely the best treasure deck, again, I think I've ever seen. All right, they have a lot of flyers. They're slow flyers, but they have a lot of flyers. So let's bring in the Broken Wings. The light 'em up looked pretty bad. Actually, let's just bring in both Broken Wings, I guess. Maybe cut a punch as well. Should probably bring in the second Wrecking Crew as in addition, but this looks good. Okay, game number 2 here of the 3rd and final round. Once again, we have a great treasure producing hand. We just need to find one more land in the next couple of draw steps, because once we get Glittering Stockpile online, we start to going off. Come on, one more land would be so good. What on earth? There it is. We got it. So if you're playing this card, you must have the 5 mana 2/2 flyer that gets bigger if you pay life, I guess. Alright, very nice. We drew our 4th land, so I'm going to go a little bit defensive here and then just play out our 2-3 reach. But yeah, the opponent's like on mono flyers. Okay, I'm going to block the flyer. Even if they have the make a creature a 4/4, we get +2/+0 from blocking, so... they could have the 1 damage spell, I guess? Or maybe they just messed up. Ah, nice, it was just a mess up. We take those. Let's go ahead and get the Monger online. Look at all this treasure. So much treasure. Draw 2, then discard 1. All right. So that puts... They have a 2, a 7, and a 3 in their graveyard now. So they would still need to get 2 more mana cost in the graveyard before they can do anything there. So, how do we want to play this then? I think we just want to start getting our treasures online. Let's go stockpile, untap land, pass. And then end of turn, make a treasure, big score, discarding our ring. I think that's okay. I mean, maybe I should have just played out the Magician for extra treasure, but eh. Yeah, maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have just played out my Magician and not waste any treasures. Aha. Okay, so they get to start attacking me for 3 from the Witness Protection. They could have a Disdainful Stroke, I suppose, or that counter unless you pay 2. Nice, great draws there. Okay, now we're in action. Let's they might even trade just to get a 1-drop in the graveyard. Sure. Let's get our stimulus package online and start going super wide here. And then I'm just going to pass with Broken Wings open. I'm a little bit concerned about running into some trick that keeps their Infiltrator alive. I think for now, if they hit for 3, I'm not going to Broken Wings. Okay, they're just passing. Let's make a bunch of 1/1s then. Because we'll outrace them. So this seems alright. Smack for 5. We're really hoping that they don't have that, what's it called? Nightclubber in their deck. Actually, I'm going to hold the decoy. Just pass here. Murder Magician, end of turn. All right, in response to that, we definitely want to pop off their flyer then. Good. Sleep with the fishes, you got it. All right, infinite 1/1s, go, go, go. Don't think we're gonna decoy that quite yet. Guess let's main phase sack. Oh, well, that's super awkward. Whoopsies. Save face and don't cast it. Might even be sacking my stockpile end of turn here, depending on what they do. Although if they just play out one creature with 5 mana, we do have lethal. Perfect. All right, GG's. So sack this. Blitz. Hit him for 7. GG. Nice. Yeah, man. When Stimulus Package goes off, it is super fun. I'm glad I drafted this deck. I think we got a little bit wrecked in round 1, but it was super close. Definitely could have 3-0'd with this. But that was a fun one. Little red-green treasures. Had some good cards. Fight Rigging got to do its thing at least 1 or 2 times. Yeah, Glittermonger proved its usefulness with Double Stimulus Package. So that was a fun one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this look at Streets of New Capenna. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out all of my other content here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. And of course, you can go to cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card related needs. Appreciate that. We'll see you next time. Peace out.